Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up.
Not looking for trouble, just some good deals. You see that crazy robot dressed like a bottle?
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
– General supplies here.
Just
Come
here
and
to pick
stock
up
up.
some supplies, boss.
Weapons of all kinds, yours for a fair price.
Hey, boss. Gotta admit, it was good to see Coulter go down. Scared the hell out of me.
It really
Gave
does.
me nightmares.
I mean, that's what my friend
You
said
don't know
when
anything
he
about
told
me.
the story and,
I could be a lot worse than he
talk
was.
about it.
You're absolutely right, boss. I shouldn't have said that. Was stupid of me. So,
Hey, it's your
what do you
main
think?
man, Red-Eye here,
About
sending
running
out
Nuka
some
World,
big
I mean.
congratulations.
Figure it must
You
be
are
a
brand
pretty
new
tough job.
overboss.
Keeping all
That's
these
right.
raiders
If you
in line.
haven't heard, Coulter is toast.
I
His
didn't choose
word
this.
food.
I was just trying not to be
Not only
killed
did
by a
someone survive
maniac
the
in
gauntlet,
power
but
armor.
she took
I
on
guess
Coulter
any one of
and
us would have done
won.
the same thing in your
I already
situation.
hear people
Well,
talking about some
I'm
secret
sure you've got
agreement
more
between
important
Gage
stuff
and
to
the
do than
gangs,
talk to
saying
me.
whoever took down
Or were you here to
Coulter
pick
would
something
take
up?
his place. You
I'll
believe
take a
that?
look, sure.
Sure thing.
I didn't vote for this broad. How come she gets to be overboss? I mean, hell, if I had known they were looking for somebody, I would have thrown my name into that hat. You know what I'm saying? Well, whatever. I can't wait to see what our new leader has planned. At least, can't be any worse than Coulter, right? Right? You're all a bunch of psychopaths, and I love you for it. This is Raider Radio, and it's for you.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
I hear Dixie is
hello,
looking
boss.
for volunteers for target practice, and I quote, "Fun will be had by all." I'd think twice before raising my hand for that one. You all ever feel like you just can't
Excuse me.
get enough?
Oh,
Well, Red
hello,
Eye
boss.
hears you, man. He knows what it's
Congratulations
like.
on taking out Coulter. I'm, sure you'll do great.
You're damn right. This is my show now.
Sorry I'm so nervous. I didn't mean any disrespect, boss. I just don't know where I stand with you, and I don't want to end up pissing you off. That, and well, I'd be lying if I said we weren't all wondering how you plan to run the place. I mean, this is your show now. You can do anything you want. You can run Nuka World just like Coulter. Business as usual, or you could, well, you know, get rid of the Raiders if you don't exactly agree with how they're running the place.
Well, I admit, I didn't like being roped into this job in the first place.
Then this might be your chance to make some changes around here. The gangs that call this place home are already at each other's throats. Now, you could risk your own neck and try to keep them from tearing each other apart, Or you could do the right thing and put them in the ground. And when it's all said and done, you're still running this place from your fancy house on the mountain over there. Except now, you won't have to sleep with a gun under your pillow.
I don't really know what I want to do yet.
Of course, I understand. Still taking it all in. If you're serious about this, then you'll have to take down the leaders of the gangs. That means putting a bullet into Nisha, Mason, Mags, and Mags's brother, William. Once you do that, the gangs will collapse and Nuka Town goes back to being a free trading post. I should, probably stop talking about this out here. Just keep what I said in mind. Anyway, I'm the closest thing to a doctor around here. I treat everyone, raider, trader, or traveler alike. Got some medical supplies, too. You're looking for those.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
Here's what I've got.
I already hear people talking about some secret agreement between Gage and the gangs saying whoever took down Coulter would take his place. You
The
believe
guy
that?
selling chems is
I didn't vote for this broad. How come she gets to be overboss? I mean, hell, if I had known they were looking for somebody, I would have thrown my name into that hat. You know what I'm saying?
What can I get for you, my
well,
friend?
Whatever. I can't wait to see what our new
I'll take a
leader
look.
has planned.
Sure.
You got it, boss.
Can't be any worse than Coulter, right? Right? Hey, asshole. You're listening to Raider Radio. Hey, let's get personal for a second here, assholes. Whoever dropped a frag down my favorite toilet, if I find you, you are going to die. Slowly and painfully. I ever tell you all about the time I got my
Stems and other sweet treats. Get them while they last.
Sure, I'm here to trade, but I'm not letting my guard down for a second. The raiders keep talking about bloodworms. I hope I never find out what those are.
Pistols, rifles, grenades, and every other kind of weapon you
Need
need.
supplies? Got a little of everything here. Come take a look.
Don't worry about me. I'll stay in line.
Well, well, look who it is. Are you here to grace my humble market stand with your presence, oh great boss, sir?
Lose the attitude or lose something a lot more valuable.
Sorry. I know you didn't ask for this. It's just hard not to be bitter, you know? We do all the work, then the gangs reap the rewards. Pretty sweet setup, at least for you. But I guess it doesn't really matter what I think, does it? As long as I'm wearing this collar, I'm no better than a slave.
Unless you want a bullet in the brain, shut the hell up and get back to work.
Fine. I said all I wanted to say anyway. Now, if you need guns or ammo, I'm the one you talk to. And before you ask, yeah, everyone pays. Even you.
Let's see what you got.
You got it.
You're all a bunch of psychopaths, and I love you for it.
Came a
This is
long way
Raider
to see
Radio,
this
and it's
place.
for you. real quick. Whoever gutted an outside trader and piked him in front of the gates, your handiwork was
Buying or
impressive, but
browsing?
not exactly good for business. Maybe keep that shit at home, okay?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Okay.
So, I was thinking about the time I came to Nuka World.
Supplies of all
I ever
kinds
tell
for
you
your
deadbeats
journeys
that
across the
story?
Commonwealth.
Doesn't matter. I feel like telling it now. Shut up.
This place really makes me want a Nuka-Cola.
Feel kind of bad for these traders, having to wear
Hey
the
there.
collars like
Hey
that.
there, boss. You really laid a beat down on Coulter. That was something. Guess that means his big plans for the park died with him.
Big plans, huh? Did that include getting killed in his own arena?
Well, of course not, boss. Back when Coulter first took over, he had big ideas, and he made some big promises. His plan was to get the power plant back online and light up the whole park, making it easier to conquer and safer for all of us. We could have done it too, but things changed. Slowed down. Coulter stopped pushing, stopped caring so much.
Coulter was weak, and now he's gone. Doesn't matter what he wanted.
You're right, boss. Park's yours now. Doesn't matter what he wanted. Well, I'm just a trader, so I know my opinion doesn't count for anything. But I still think it's a good plan. Hell, I might even give those poor bastards out in Dry Rock Gulch a fighting chance.
What poor bastards are you talking about?
Back when the Raiders took over, some of us, the traders who were here before, I mean, got away. Last I heard, those folks were holed up in Dry Rock Gulch. They're probably struggling. If they're alive at all. You think you'll follow through on Coulter's plan? Get the juice flowing again?
You seem pretty well informed about Coulter's plans.
Well, yeah. Coulter needed my input on getting the power plant running again. I'm sort of the unofficial chief handyman around here, or as close as we've got to one. Guess you could say I've got a vested interest in the plan to get the power back on. Speaking of which, do you think you'll see it through? Coulter's plan, I mean?
Coulter had the right idea. I just might finish what he started.
I hope you do, boss. Truth is, I've dreamed about that day more than once. Not sure why, really. Maybe I've just grown attached to the place. What with all the work I've done on it. It sounds funny, I know, but I think Nuka World is something really special. I think she deserves to have her lights shine again. And just imagine, at night you'd see it for miles around. Folk would talk about it. They'd come from all over to shop in the market. That's a lot of caps for you and the gangs.
When you put it that way, it does sound like a pretty good idea.
It's your call, boss. But there's plenty of time to figure things out. Gotta get back to work here. See you around, boss.
You're all a bunch of psychopaths.
The
and I
traders
love
here
you
are no
for
better
it.
than
This is
slaves.
Raider Radio, and it's
Poor
for you.
bastards.
3 rival gangs in one place, and they're not